Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Hi guys.
I see the way we're going, caught in another.
I haven't filmed a YouTube video in so long, but I wanted to do my morning get ready with me for church, like my makeup routine, because I feel like it's changed a lot. I haven't posted me doing makeup in so long, and I've actually been like watching TikToks and stuff, like trying to like figure out how to do makeup. I feel like that's always been my downfall as a woman. I never know what to do for my makeup. So I just got this beautiful vanity, and I love that you can just see in my closet. I feel like that's so vulnerable. Like, are we best friends now? I think we are. I need to actually shut that because it's gonna bother me this whole video, but yes. So we're gonna just get ready for church. That's the vibe. That's what we're gonna do. I have 20 minutes to get ready, so why not film a YouTube video and stress myself out some more? You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be perfect. But let me find, oh my gosh, this thing is a mess too. You guys, I remember this. Yeah, okay. So I haven't changed. If you guys haven't noticed, I haven't changed. I'm about the same. It's still a hot mess express. This is great. Where is my primer? There it is, because I literally cannot do a makeup routine without a primer. Okay. I also wore my hair in socks last night, and this hair took me 2 seconds. I was gonna take it out on video, but I got too excited. It was starting to fall out. Little clip action for now. But e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, still the same. I've been using this forever. For a while, I wasn't using a primer, and honestly, I think it's better with a primer. Stays on longer, obviously that's the point. But like I said, I've been watching a lot of people do their makeup on TikTok. I literally thought that my days of trying to be a makeup girly was over when TikTok disappeared for 12 hours. And also my livelihood is social media. Like, I do live streaming on TikTok full time. So that was honestly a terrible moment. But I mean, we're back. We're back. That's the vibe. Okay, that's gonna buzz a million times. Whatever. Okay, so one thing that I've seen, so I've been wanting, I think her name's Addison Justice. I love her makeup videos, but she uses these two as her base just to add like glow and a little bit of bronze. So naturally, I'm also doing that. I actually really like how it looks. I feel like it's really like glowy, and like that's kind of been my vibe on makeup since I was like a small child. Like, since I started makeup, like, I was the queen of highlight. Like, my friends used to call me that. They said that no highlight is too much highlight. Like, I'd literally glow, like, look wet. Like, it was, like, so funny. I've just always been that way. Also, what is this? I swear there's something in Florida water. I live in Florida. I'm from Iowa. I'm from the Midwest. But there's something in Florida water that makes me break out for literally no reason. I went home for, like, 3 weeks over Christmas, and my face was completely clear. And then I came back to Florida, and now we are messing with this, but that's what makeup's for. I actually found this. So I have really sensitive skin, and anytime I wear a foundation, it makes me break out. Like, I literally get wet heads while I'm wearing it. But I've been using Polite Society, and I'm obsessed with this. It's more than a pretty face. It's a skin caring foundation, so it is non-comedemic. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not 100% sure, but it has niacinamide, willow bark, and vegan hyaluronic acid in it. And I actually really like the coverage of it. It's kind of like medium coverage, I'd say. I get it in the shade just medium N. I really like the way that it looks. It's really flawless, and then also like doesn't hurt my skin. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had so many in the past that like I love how they look on me, but I always break out from them. And I don't wear makeup very often anymore, so like I would know if it was makeup breaking me out and not the water. You know what I'm saying? But I use one of these little brushes. It's a complexion duo from e.l.f. and I just literally paint it on my face. And it's so good. It's like literally so good. Like, my skin looks like my skin, but it's just more flawless. You know what I'm saying? Also, the lighting on my camera might be terrible right now. I didn't really get much natural light in here. It's like all my vanity, but you know, you gotta be here for my personality and my makeup routine, not just my makeup routine, right? Now let's try and open this window and see if that helps with lighting purposes. I forgot how to be a YouTuber, you guys, so bear with me as we come back to this platform. I literally haven't made a video since I moved to Florida. Maybe while I do this, I can tell you guys about my life since I moved to Florida, because it's been a wild ride. So, when I moved to Florida, I moved to Florida at the end of August, beginning of September, with my friend Emma. We met on social media, and it's actually a really cool story, like how I moved here. So I wrote on my prayer board, actually, at the start of 2024, that I wanted to move out of my hometown. Like, that was one of my prayers that I prayed. Sorry, you guys, my camera was full. I had to delete some things. But I don't remember actually putting that in my vision board, but it said move out of my hometown, and then it said possibly Florida. So, okay, time skips on, and I meet my friend Savannah, and she tells me that she feels God pulling her to move to Florida. And I was like, oh, I think I'm gonna like maybe move to Texas. Like, Florida would be cool. I've always kind of wanted to be by the beach, but like I might just move to Texas. And she was like, well, I'm not doing that. I'm moving to Florida whether you are or not. And she found a different roommate. And then I kind of started to get it on my heart a little bit more to move to Florida. I started talking to somebody that lived here too, which wasn't the reason that I was gonna move here, but it was just like, it gave more motivation to want to come here, I guess, you know what I mean? It wasn't anything like serious at the time. It was just like, it was fun or whatever. And then I came here for 2 weeks over my birthday in July. And I was like, I knew God was like pulling me to, you know, like I wanted to move. I wanted to like switch up my scenery. I'd never left my hometown. So I felt like I like needed to get out. I went to a worship night with a huge community of godly people, which was my biggest pull, because at the beginning in January, I had also been prayed over by 2 people that are now my best friends, Sammy and Chloe. When I was at Passion, they had prayed over me that I would find godly community and have godly community of people my age that were running after the Lord. Okay, and then I use this Maybelline, and this is L'Oreal Paris True Match. Anyways, so I came here, and we had a worship night on the beach, and they asked afterwards if there was anybody who needed prayer. So realistically, I went into the middle of the circle, and my friend Michaela and Grace, they prayed over me that if I was supposed to move to Florida, because everybody knew that it was kind of like on my heart, but I wasn't sure if it's what the Lord like was pulling me to. But she was like, if you are meant to move here, I want God to make it so apparent and open a door that makes it so obvious that you're supposed to move here. So we had that prayer, we talked, we hung out, all the things. Went and got Waffle House afterwards, I'm pretty sure. And the next day I was staying at Sav's. So Savannah's house, she had just moved here. It's like a 3 bedroom house, like 2 floors or whatever. And there was her garage, her landlord's actually had as an Airbnb above her garage. It's like a 2-bedroom apartment. And the next day, our landlord, well, her landlord at the time, not mine, she was like talking to Savannah, and she's like, hey Savannah, like, is Alana wanting to move to Florida? And Savannah was like, she's been considering it. Yeah, why? And she's like, well, we just decided that we were going to make this Airbnb up here, a fully furnished 2-bedroom apartment that we want to rent out to people instead of doing Airbnb. And Savannah was like, oh my gosh, let me go get Alana. So she ran down, and I don't remember what I was doing. I was doing something. She's like, Alana, you need to come with me right now. And I was like, why? And she's like, just come with me. She's like, I want to talk to you about something, our landlord. And I was like, okay. And so I ran over here, and she's like, hey, like, do you want to move to Florida? And I was like, well, I've been thinking about it. I just haven't decided yet. And she was like, well, we want to offer you first this 2-bedroom apartment. She's like, it's a little pricey because of location, fully furnished, all that. She's like, you need a roommate. And I was like, okay, like, that's crazy, because my friend just prayed over this, that something would be so apparent. And so I was like scouring, and I thought of my friend Autumn, and because we were best friends in college, and she had lived around me, and she had just moved, and I was like, wait, I like wonder if she'd want to move to Florida. So I tried texting her and they wouldn't come through. Like, she has an iPhone and they wouldn't deliver. And I'm like, that's so weird, because I could see her location, so I knew her phone was on. And then I tried to call her immediately to voicemail over and over. And I was like, okay, this is like a sign. And then I had two other friends that I had just met one, and she wasn't interested, but like the other one I had never met, and that's Emma. And she popped into my head, and I immediately sent her a text. And right after I did that, Savannah, she knew of her as well, and she was like, you should ask Emma, because you need somebody that's like exactly like you. And I was like, okay. Like, I literally just sent a message to her about that. That's crazy. And she came back and basically told me like, wow, I can't believe you thought of me. Like, I literally just got a job offer at a gym in Florida, like in St. Pete. And she's like, where is it at? I was like, we're literally like in St. Pete. And she's like, holy crap. So the next day I went to church at my now home church in Florida, and they had an entire sermon about how faith without works is not useful. Like, you should act and step out in faith. And they even talked about somebody stepping out in faith to move to Florida. Like, it was just like a crazy, crazy experience, like to have, like to see that happen. The next day, I think it was, I told the landlord I wanted to move in, and I signed the lease. And it was like so quick turnaround. Like, I hadn't told my family. I had already signed a lease. I had already put down my deposit. I had made the exact amount of money with my like health and wellness business online to be able to cover that money. Like, for the month, like I had made the $1,200 or $1,300 that I needed to be able to cover my down payment, or whatever you want to call it, like to live here. So it was like insane how everything just aligned. So that was in July, and then end of August, beginning of September, I moved here. So excited, living in Florida with my friends. Great. All the things. The first week was incredible. I was at the beach like every day. I was like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. Like, I love it here. And then I got in a car accident, and that was kind of tragic. Somebody just like pulled out in front of me. I was driving, me and Emma. We were going to get Diet Coke actually at Wawa. So now it's like a joke, but I got into a car accident and they totaled my car that I had just drove across the country. The reason I felt so comfortable moving there was because I didn't have a lot of outside like loans or bill payments to do, because my car was completely paid off. Like, I had already completely paid it off. So when my car got smashed into, not only was it traumatizing because I thought I was going to kill me and my roommate, but then obviously I didn't have a car, and at that time I didn't really have a steady income, so I was like freaking out. Whatever, that happened. I ended up getting money back from the insurance agency, which was a whole mess. It took forever. My boyfriend at the time's family actually was helping me try and get my money back, and like talking to insurance for me, because I didn't know what to do, and they knew more about it than I did, so they were helping me with it or whatever. And I finally got the money back, okay? They helped me find a car, and it was like perfect pricing. I was able to talk the person down to a lower price that I was like able to basically only put $400 of my own money towards the car, and it should have been like perfectly fine. So okay, me and my ex, we go get this car, right? Within the first week of having it, no, okay, so before that, the first hurricane hit, and I had to leave. The first hurricane, Hurricane Helene hit, and it was like right near my area. Like, it was terrible, and that was like the first experience I had ever had with that. And then I ended up in urgent care as well, and then the car situation, we bought the car. Then Hurricane Milton hit about a week later, so I wasn't really able to use my car, whatever. I was scared because we were supposed to be directly impacted. I had just bought this car, so I put it in the garage, prayed, and I left to Pennsylvania to get out of the eye of the hurricane, literally. I came back, and within the week of coming back and starting to use this car I had just gotten, it was having issues going into drive. And I was like, this is not good. And me and my roommate, actually, we were driving back from a walk, and I could not get the car to pop into drive. I was like, this is terrible. Like, it'll go in reverse, neutral, like everything, but it will not drive. And I was like, this is actually probably extremely bad. And her and I got it going, and usually when I would get it going, then it would stay in drive. But then it started to fall out of drive when I would slow down and stop. like at a stoplight or whatever. And her and I almost got in an accident again that day. So that was terrible. And so my car was in and out of the shop trying to figure out what was wrong with it. And eventually I found out that it was a transmission issue. But before that, I went through a breakup. So this breakup hit me out of nowhere. There was no telling that it was coming. Like, I had no idea. I just got a random call out of the blue, and we never talked again. Like, kind of vibe. And like, it was shocking. It was absolutely shocking when it happened. I was broken about it for like 3 days, and then I just like really dug in and leaned in with God, and like I feel like God really saved me from the pain of that, because it was only like 3 months of dating. Like, you know what they say, 3 months, you see like the honeymoon phase kind of goes away. And I wish nothing but the best for that person, but it was out of the blue, like unexpected. And then I found out I had to pay $4,000 for a transmission after that. And now I think I'm on the up and up finally. That was like just kind of like what went on with me as I moved to Florida. That's why I've been MIA. Like, I have not made any YouTube videos. I've barely made any podcasts. Like, I do like my live stream on TikTok and post on Instagram, but like other than that, I haven't made like much long form content at all, because I've been dealing with so much crap. And I just like could not figure out, like, I was down bad since I've lived here, and I could not figure out why God would call me here and would put me through all of these things. And I was like tweaking out. I was like, I'm literally in my Job season. Like, I'm about to get that tattooed on my forehead. Like, I'm in my Job season. You might as well kick me while I'm down, kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think I'm on the up and up now. I think life is getting better, knock on wood. Altogether, God is good. And I think that it was just him like testing me and refining me, because I did pray that prayer, and that's a dangerous prayer. It's like, God, refine me, like take out desires of my heart that are not for you, and all of that kind of stuff. And I definitely I prayed that. So I can't complain about the results I got, because it definitely made me a better person. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I have to put this on quick, guys. Okay, I actually look insane now. This is perfect. Anyways, I need to speed up because I need to leave in like 5 minutes. So it was definitely just like making me into a better person, highlighting things that I needed to fix in my like own personal walk with God, and like knowing that if you lean on him through everything, like that's the whole goal. Like, you need to like trust him so much that even in the hard times, like, you know that he's got you, like that kind of vibe. So I feel like that's kind of what was happening. That's what I was going through. And now that I finally feel like I'm a little bit more put together, like life is coming back together. I don't know, like I'm just a lot happier, and I'm grateful for the things that I went through that have refined me and made me more of who I am right now, because like without those experiences, I wouldn't be as strong as I am now, and I wouldn't realize, like, I've learned a lot about life and about relationship and about people, like over the past, like even just 3 months with the people that have come in and out of my life. And I feel like it's just been a really big like testimony, like a big part of my life that I think I've learned the most in this season so far than I have in any other season of my life. Like, it's been a lot, but it's been really good too, you know? Like, it's good to go through hard things, because I also had a community here. Like, God knew I wouldn't be alone. Like, I have people that are here with it, like with me through it, and have walked alongside me through it, and without them it would have been a lot harder. You know what I'm saying? It's been good, but I feel like you guys deserved an update, and like I want you guys to know what's going on in my life too, you know, because I love you guys and I love this platform. I love YouTube. Like, I'm getting back into it. Like, it's gonna happen. There's no doubt in my mind about that. Like, I've been through so much stuff that now I just like want to share and like use my passion. I don't think I want to wear that, but just like use my passion. Like, this is my passion, is doing YouTube. So that's just it's kind of where I'm at. And now you guys know like everything about my life. So I hope you feel good. You know the update. You know why I am the way I am right now. And I have been. I'm almost done with this makeup routine, and we're putting on clothes, and then we have to literally skedaddle. We have to get out of here. So, okay, I'm gonna put on my jeans and my shoes. Oh, let me put them on quick. Okay, so I took off the lip stain, and I'm obsessed with how it looks, but I always add a little bit more just because I love this NYX Line Loud. what flavor is this? What color is this? It's Total Baller, but it kind of matches this lip stain and it just gives that little extra, you know what I'm saying? I've been obsessed with lip combos though, you guys. Not me trying to talk while I'm doing this. That's like a lot of work. See, it just adds a little extra, and then when the lip liner starts to fade a little bit, I still have the stain, you know what I'm saying? And then I do the NYX Butter Gloss as well. This is in the shade Butterscotch, and I'm obsessed with how this looks, you guys. It looks so good. It's like a nude lip. I don't know. There's just something about it. I'm obsessed with it. That's my full makeup routine. Like, I think I've finally mastered a makeup routine for me. Not mastered, I guess, but I've gotten better. Whoa. Sorry, just attacked you guys. You guys attacked me, I guess. You guys fell on me. But, yep, that's the whole thing. So I'm going to show you guys my outfit quick, and then I have to leave for church. So, I have this necklace, which I wear all the time. It's from Etsy. I have this shirt from H&M. Jeans are also H&M, you guys. I'm obsessed with these jeans. Hello. Why am I out of focus? Is it because I just dropped it? There we go. Okay, shoes. Obsessed. They're like a little kitten heel. Like, look at that. They're perfect. And then, here, now that you can see, the jeans, H&M as well, top H&M. Like, look how cute those are. And then I have this ring. It's Kendra Scott. It's so beautiful. It's like lab-grown diamond. It's so cute. Guys, my fake tan is terrible. But, yes. And then, oh, bag matches my shoes. Like, is this not perfect? It's perfect. I'm in my mom era, literally. It's so cute. Yeah. Okay, so, whoa. Who's driving? Dad. Okay. If you want to walk, I'm just going to pee and then I'll be right over. Okay, guys, so that is the makeup routine. That's the get ready with me for church. That's just like my everyday makeup routine now. It's so cute. It's so easy. I'm obsessed with it. But, like, look how good it looks. Like, it's so good. So good. But, yeah, cute outfit. Love church, going to church. I'm gonna pee and I have to leave. So they're waiting for me. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want. If not, I'm not your mom. You don't have to. But I will see you guys in my next one. Peace.